there, I'm back with my wrap-up for the Dewey's 24-hour readathon, which literally ended about an hour ago. I did not last the full 24 hours, needless to say. It started at 7 a.m. for my time zone, and I think I probably finished at about 9:30, something around there. I was hoping to go at least till midnight, maybe 1 o'clock, but it just wasn't to be. Kind of started off the day not feeling well, which definitely put a damper on the day. Had an upset stomach, so I wasn't able to kind of like fortify my strength throughout the day with little snacks and things like that. So yeah, I didn't want to eat anything basically. So that kind of really sapped my energy, like I said. But I did manage to finish 4 physical books, and I listened to a little bit of an audio book, and I'll explain that in a minute. But the first book I started out with was Kelly's Diary by, this is Thomas Jenner. It's volume 4 in a series about a young girl caught in a zombie apocalypse. I'd read the first 3 and really enjoyed it, and I've been wanting to get to the 4th one, so this was a perfect opportunity to do so. Then I Then I read Blue Exorcist Volume 5 by Katsuo Katsu, so I kind of mixed it up with a little bit of a manga there. And then it was time to kind of walk Skippy, even though I did not feel like it, and it was freezing out there, and I was bitterly underdressed for the weather, which just made me feel even worse. But, you know, dog owners, you gotta do what you gotta do. So I listened to 21 pages of partials, and this is a reread for me because I'm kind of preparing to start book 2 and wanted a refresher. So I got 21 pages out of that. Then about mid-afternoon I sat down and read the Spiderwick Chronicles Volume 1, The Field Guide. Loved this book. It was probably my favorite one of the day. But a close second would be The Case of the Bizarre Bouquets, an Enola Holmes Mystery, Volume 3 by Nancy Springer. Totally enjoyed this one. I finished off, probably if this wasn't as good as it was, I would have, you know, been lights out a lot earlier than I was, but I was so determined to finish it and find out how the whole thing was going to wrap up. So I really enjoyed this one. Definitely helped having cheerleaders show up on my Twitter page. That was very nice. I want to thank all the cheerleaders that popped up there and gave me encouragement to kind of keep reading. Definitely helped. Overall, in terms of the 4 physical books, that was 559 pages read, and then if you add in the 21 pages from the audio, it was like 580 overall. So, in terms of was it a success or not, it was okay. I mean, I had this huge pile, as you can see behind me, to choose from. I'd hoped to kind of at least hit more of the mangas, kind of as fillers in between. But once I kind of dove into this one, I didn't want to stop reading because I was worried that, you know, my energy level kind of sagging, that if I stopped to pick up something else, I'd have like 2 incomplete books, and I was determined to at least finish off and be able to say I finished 4 books rather than 3 complete and 2 incomplete books or something like that. So that kind of cut in the total quantity, but maybe if I had chosen more manga, I would have gotten more books done, but it wasn't quite the purpose of it for me. It was just sort of to finish or move on with series that I wanted to. So I'd read these a while ago, the first 2, and really enjoyed it, and then it just sat there, and I've got a couple other ones kind of right here. We've got 3 more in this series, and I just wanted to kind of continue with that. So I'm happy with the choices I made and the overall page count and stuff. I think I did pretty good. In fact, I've enjoyed, probably my favorite, I'd say, would have to be the Spiderwick books. I love the illustrations and the storyline. Seen the movie before, but first time I really had a chance to sit and read the books. And in fact, I enjoyed it so much that as soon as I got up this morning, unfortunately right after the readathon had officially ended, I picked up book 2. So I'm already 54 pages into it, so I'll be finishing this one quite early. And probably continuing with that. Maybe I'll finish out the whole series straight, I don't know yet. But anyway, I definitely had a lot of fun, apart from not feeling well that day. I had a lot of fun just kind of spending the day reading and just losing myself in all these stories. It was a lot of fun. And again, thanks to all the cheerleaders for keeping me going, and for everyone who hosted this Dewey's Read-A-Thon. I definitely recommend, if you haven't done this before, give it a try next year. Yeah, and I hope if you had participated in it, that you did well or accomplished what you had set out to do for this. And yeah, that's it for my wrap-up. Thanks for watching.